Hello, my name is Alex Tilford, and in this tutorial we are going to be learning about the normal pass. Now, the normal pass is a layer that's used a lot in the industry. I use it at work quite often, and it's, just seeing online, no one seems to use it at all, and no one seems to actually know that much about it. But it is a very important pass. What it does is it allows us to add lighting in after the render is complete. So we're going to set up a quick scene here. So let's just create a couple of sun lamps. Now this does work in cycles, but for this I'm going to be using the Blender render. And just set up the standard lighting setup. And let's add in a Suzanne. Alright. So I should rotate this one up. And let's put a plane underneath this as well, just so we've got a bit of a floor. There you go, really big plane. Alright, so this is a standard setup. Now if we rendered this, this would be our lighting. We wouldn't have much choice in it afterwards. I'm just going to quickly turn on some ambient occlusion and some environment lighting. And we will turn off this one's shadows, just to get something a little nicer. That's way too bright. Alright, there we go. So this is a very standard scene setup. There's nothing much going on. But let's say after we've rendered this, we wanted to add in maybe a bit of a blue glow to the monkey's face, or maybe a red glow down here. This would be possible with a scene as simple like this, but it would, on a complex scene, it would be much more difficult. So what we do is we go to our layers panel, and we turn on normal. And now when we render this out, we will get this normal pass. Now the normal pass looks very unusual, and it's got all these weird colors around it, but it is very, very useful. So with this here done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go save as image, and I'm going to go create a new one, and I'm going to call this one here normal. And just so we've got something to put it onto, I'm going to save out our monkey as well. Okay, so if we open up Photoshop, now you can do this in Blender, but I much prefer using Photoshop or GIMP for this. And we'll just open up these two images. Okay, so let's copy our normal pass onto our combined. And what we're going to do is we're going to go select, color range, and we're just going to select an area on the mesh. So you can select the red up here, and you'll see it'll select the red, or we can select the green. Let's add up here, we're going to add a nice glow to front of Suzanne's face. And you can see how it picks up this air. If we turn on localized color clusters, we can centralize this just to the face, and we can also adjust the intensity of it as well. So with that selection done, we can now create a new layer. Just press fill and let's fill in a nice light blue light. So I'm going to just fill it in there, and we'll use a mask, and we can just blend that off so it's nice and subtle. And there we go, we now have a bit of a light coming in onto Suzanne's face. So it probably wouldn't be blue, you'd probably be more using a very slight yellow light, like so. But you can see the effect that it has, and this is very useful in the industry. So you can either use a flat color like this, or you can use a hue saturation. It's entirely up to you. So yeah, that's all for this video, and have fun and enjoy lighting your renders after they have finished rendering.